All right, what's up? What's up? What's up? Coach Bruce is in the studio, and it is day 30 of my 30-day challenge. And I have to say that it has been a success. Um, I've changed the success metrics in the midst of all this because um, I was being kind of tough on myself whenever it came to the definition of success as a coach. And I wanted to give myself some grace because um, I think it's important to, for one, give yourself grace, but also I think it's really important the work that I'm doing with the people I'm already coaching. So I'm already coaching a few people, and I've gotten a lot of positive feedback from the community that I've been able to reach. I still don't have a big following or anything. Um, I've increased, my following on all my socials almost double, but I had a really small following to start out with, and I think it's going to continue to grow. I'm going to continue to do live streams often. I still haven't decided exactly what my schedule is going to look like. I think I'm going to keep doing it daily for at least another week or two more, because from what I understand, doing it 30 days straight is how long it takes for an algorithm to like find out what you're talking about and who needs to find you. And that's the goal from the beginning, is to get in front of the right audience. So today's topic is, for one, talking about the fact that the 30 days is over, and it's like a bittersweet thing. Like, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about what my future plans are moving on forward from here, and overall, try to keep it fairly short. Is it's a new year. I'm finishing up working on the workbook I'm making for the ADHD communication course I'm about to release on the 4th, and a lot of stuff is going on. I'm staying very busy, and it feels the most productive I've ever been. Like, I've got a few clients I'm coaching, that's happening. Working on my course, that's happening, and then as always, doing streams and stuff, but trying to parent and homeschool effectively as well. So got a pretty full schedule, and it's of all stuff I enjoy. So for the viewers who are popping in right now, um, please. Oh, by the way, like, I set a follower goal for my Facebook Live, and I did hit that, so that's really exciting. I would still like to get to 100 viewers or 100 followers in the near future, but I'm excited that I got to my original goal, even though I upped it. But I was going to say something before that. If you're watching right now and you want to throw something in the comments that you would like to talk about, please feel free to jump on and speak to that. My Twitch stream isn't working, so I don't have my Twitch creeper right now, and that's kind of sad. I missed my Twitch creeper. Oh, so I reloaded and it's there. All right, we're good. That was easy. It was live anyways, just wasn't showing. So yeah, that's what we're going to talk about today. So yeah, first off, the 30 days is over. It has been really useful for me to set these perimeters, like have a very like specific goal that I was trying to get to, of 30 days of going live, trying to find my audience. And I can tell you the amount of engagement I've gotten in this 30 days has been way more than I usually get on social media. Like, I am a very engaging person in person, but on social media, I've always had trouble getting people to engage with me. And I don't know what it is. Like, maybe it's because I don't look that friendly, or maybe it's because like it's kind of an out of sight, out of mind thing. But the people who, like me in person love me. So, I was hoping that this live thing would kind of be a better way to translate that, because it would be more like having regular conversations. And I enjoy that. My coaching clients really enjoy talking to me, um, or else they wouldn't be having me coach them. I don't think. I mean, I don't know. I guess whenever I think of like my football coaches in the past, I did not like them. But, this is not high school, and they could go get coached anywhere if they wanted to. So um, I think that the ability to go live and to create that dynamic situation where it's less scripted, it's kind of just conversational, has been fun. It's been enjoyable to get used to like finding my voice and just for one, getting comfortable talking to nobody about whatever I want. And as much as I like to talk to people about whatever's bothering them, this is an important skill as well. Like this is how, um, because of doing this, I decided what my course I developed was going to be about. Um, and finding your voice is pretty hard to do when you're not talking, or whenever you've got like limits what you're talking about all the time. So it's been really helpful for that. And um, yeah, it's definitely been helpful, but I'm also happy to be off of the schedule of doing it at 5 o'clock, or sorry, at 6 o'clock, which is like generally whenever I'd be wrapping up my work day, finishing what I'm doing, getting out to enjoy the family. Like I've been kind of working till 7 every night because I've been doing this, and then doing a little bit of editing of the video, getting all that pulled off, and then taking it out to the living room so then I can post and do all that stuff while I'm still around the family, even though I'm still distracted for like another 30 or 45 minutes. So I'm excited to not be doing that anymore. I'm going to try to start rotating it into my work day where it's, I'm doing it at somewhere between 1 and 4 o'clock so I can get everything finished. And I can, go out and eat dinner with the family and, at least most of the time. And unless I'm working on something, pressing. Yeah, that's a goal that I'm trying to move towards now. But it has been, like I said, it has been nice to have like these set parameters and follow through with it. I was able to, like, anytime I wasn't on time, I was close, and every time I was like early, it was like a planned thing. So like I'm really proud of the consistency I had throughout this process. And that's like, I like to usually give myself smaller goals so I can, so I can get a win on the board. Like it's important to give yourself wins to put on the board. But this to me was like, it was a big thing. It was hard. It was being that consistent as an ADHD man isn't always easy. But I followed through, I did it, and I'm super proud of myself. So yay me. Yay. I don't know if my reactions are on, but let's see. Nope, not on. That looks silly. I'm gonna turn them on. All right, reactions on. Yeah, yeah, that's awesome. Um, yeah, so that's good. Where am I going to go moving forward from this? So this is what I'm really excited about. The development of the 9 steps for the ADHD dad to radically change communication has been like a real passion project for me, which is, I've been trying to figure out the way that how I'm going to change the world. Like what I've been through a lot, and I have a lot of skills that help me do a lot of different things, but I wasn't, I hadn't figured out how to really create something to put out there and just like let people take it or leave it. It was always like, coaching, you have to convince every single person that you coach that you are right for them. And it's a big commitment, you know, even especially if you're somebody who feels like you are not worthy of the investment, you're probably not going to want to like even have a consultation call with a coach to kind of get over that. But a course is something, especially, it's less than $100. I can put it out there and people can try me out. Basically, it's like a test drive. Like, am I going to be able to teach you in a way that works for you? Do you like the information that I'm teaching? It's a really good experience to just like to test me out. And I like that idea because I don't like, the last thing I want to do is take somebody's money and start coaching them and then like not want to show up because they don't enjoy being coached by me or they don't like the information I'm sharing. Like that's definitely not what I want. And I would try to avoid that in the first place by the consultation. I'm not going to just take everyone. I'm going to say, yeah, it sounds like you're dealing with some stuff that maybe I'm not that familiar with, or I know some other coaches that are more inclined towards business, if that's a problem, or I know some other coaches that are blah blah, whatever. I'm not going to try to just convince every single person that I'm the coach for them, because I'm not. Like, I'm not going to be the coach for everybody. But the people who see value in what I'm putting out, that go through my course, and they're like, yeah, I want to work with that dude. They're going to be excited to work with me, and that's going to remove any doubt before we even get started. And so that's super exciting. So yeah, I'm gonna continue pushing this digital product, and I'm gonna try to like release another one in the next 2 or 3 months, and then another one maybe 6 months to a year after that, because I've got several different workshops that I've put together. Okay, I've got two more workshops I put together, but I've got ideas for several more. Um, and I would just have to film those to convert them into courses. Like, building out a course is not easy. There's there's kind of some website development stuff in it that's a little tedious, but I enjoy talking about the stuff. I don't mind making the video. I'd rather it be an audio course if it were just up, well, it is up to me, but if I thought that would be the most beneficial way to get the information, because I don't love making video that much, because I don't have the equipment to make it as good as I want to make it. And I'm happy with my audio. I think I have like a good teaching voice for people to listen to, even though I don't always enjoy it myself. But I think so that's what I would do. But I'm going to continue making video, because I know if I were the person taking this course, if there wasn't video, I'd be irritated. I'd be super irritated, because like, I need to see the person giving the information as well as hear it. Like, I just need that dual information stream. And so like, I'm basically creating these courses and stuff for me 3 to 5 years ago, whenever I was going through some things and struggling with communication, and was being guided by my emotion and my like current state versus being guided by my instruction manual, which is how I live my life now. So that person, me from the past, would definitely want video. So that's what I'm doing. So that's what I'm going to be working on in the near future. And I think that I'm kind of going to do something to try to kind of work my podcast into the live streaming. And I don't know, I'm going to be thinking about that, because like, I'm still going to continue. Excuse me. I'm going to continue my podcast. I've got like 6 or 7 more episodes already recorded. But after that, even though like a couple of those episodes are pretty ADHD directed, but after that, I'm going to really kind of focus towards like ADHD content for my, at least ADHD relevant content for my podcast. Because as much as like authenticity is a ADHD struggle, I feel like sometimes I was going too broad on my guest, and I don't know that the ADHD community would have gotten as much out of it. I don't know. I like them all, but I think I'm gonna just try to make it a little bit more niche focused. So, and that's Authentic on Air with Bruce Alexander, available on all podcast platforms. It's a very interesting podcast. Check it out. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's anything else I really want to hit on this very last day of my challenge. I'm very happy with my progress. I'm happy with everything that I learned doing this. Like, I think that was the biggest thing. The biggest takeaway is I learned a lot. Like, I learned a lot about what my focus is, what my voice, like my brand voice needs to be, who I want to coach, who I want to serve, how I can serve them. Like, I learned a lot in this 30 days about that. And I just want to keep growing and serving that community as good as possible. And that is specifically ADHD dads is who I want to help the most. That doesn't mean I don't want to help ADHD women or ADHD not dads. It just means like I'm targeting ADHD dads because I feel like I can help them the most. But if you know somebody who is an ADHD not dad, I would still love to help them if they're interested. Or right now, I'm coaching 2 women. So I'm available to anybody who feels like they've heard what I'm talking about and it clicks with them. Like that's what's most important is like if you've heard what I'm putting down and you want to pick it up, then let's do it. Hit me up. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it there. Happy New Year to everybody. I hope that you had a great New Year's Eve last night, and I am going to go take out the trash and do my dadly duties. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Be yourself and love yourself always. Later.